Hello there, gang, and welcome to Model Behaviour. No time for the introduction because we have to get down to business. That's what she said. No time, but that is what she said. There's no time! Because D Amazing has just revealed on his channel the brand new Iron Spider from Marvel Legends, and oh me meow, it looks fantastic. First of all, big ups, big props, as the kids say, to D Amazing. I'm so glad that he got that reveal. The dude deserves it. Fantastic Marvel Legends channel. Not even Marvel Legends, just action figures in general. But still, I'm not going to tell you, go watch D Amazing, because if you're watching my channel, then I'm pretty sure you know who D Amazing is. And he gave us the run through and the lowdown on this brand new Iron Spider, and he looks fantastic. I'm calling it now. Possibly the action figure of the year, and we're not even out of January yet. But I think Hasbro are going to have to work real hard to top this guy as a standalone figure. He just looks so beautiful. First of all, the big news for me that I didn't know about is that it's a new prototype body. I just assumed from the mock-ups and the pictures that it was going to be on the retro body, which would have been great. But no, this is something new and a bit different. He's got like different torso articulation, and he's got like the butterfly joints. Basically, go look at D Amazing's review. This is all this video is me telling you to go watch his review. I'm going to put a link in the description below. But the big thing about this buck also is that it's pinless. It's pinless tech. Finally. We have pinless tech on a Spider-Man figure. So hopefully that means going forwards, no more stupid, ridiculous red pegs on blue limbs for Spider-Man. We're past it now. We've moved on. It's absolutely bonkers that we just got the Spider-Man retro wave with Ben Reilly still having big old red pegs in his elbows and knees. Those days should be gone now, which is wonderful. A pinless Spider-Man, and this looks so cool because the body looks kind of angular. It doesn't look like a normal athletic body. The whole point of the Iron Spider suit is that it is kind of human, but also it is a metallic suit, and I think they've genuinely nailed that down to perfection. I love what they've done also. Just the paint job. This guy is going to look so pretty on the shelf. He is going to... That was rubbish. Come on. Close enough. He is going to pop off the shelf in the most glorious way. That metallic burgundy kind of sheen. It looks gorgeous. And then with the gold angles and highlights on there, I think he is going to just be in the running for one of the prettiest action figures, not just Marvel Legends, but action figures in general for this year. He looks great. And then with the sculpting on the face, I was thinking they were just going to do the normal eyes but in gold. But it looks like they've actually done the way that Ron Garney and various other pencilers penciled and drew Iron Spider at the time. Whereas the eyes are more like actual lenses. So they actually kind of come out from the mask itself. It looks so well done. He's got this kind of bug eye kind of effect, which looks awesome. Then we got to talk about the Waldos, or as they should probably be called in the UK, the Wallies. But they look like they haven't scrimped on them at all. They look great. It's the 3, which is comic book accurate, even though it makes no sense that an arachnid would only have 3 Waldos, thus giving 7 legs in total. But that's a pointless discussion for another time about a comic book design from 15 years ago. But still, he's got the 3 Waldos and they look so mean. And honestly, I think they look better. If not, the whole figure arguably looks better than my amazing Yamaguchi Iron Spider you can see in the corner there, which cost 5 times as much. Granted, a lot of that goes into the import costs, but still, these Waldos look like they're actually going to hold together. The problem with those ones on the Yamaguchi is they pop off at every hinge. So the amount of times you're trying to position them and they ping off and you got to stick them back on, it's a real pain in the backside. So now it looks like the Marvel Legends ones, they're actually on, permanent hinges. So they're not going to come apart, which makes life so much easier. I'm so happy to see that. And seeing the different spider poses and the 3 legs coming over and around and the fact that they are holding their position. They're not flipping and flopping all over the place. Well done, Hasbro. can of Coke to you, my friends. And there's so many other things that I want to kind of like mention, and I'm just getting a bit marble-mouthed because I was watching D Amazing's awesome reveal, and I was like, oh, I got to mention this, and I got to mention that. The hands, he gets different hands as well. I think that's the only thing he comes with besides the Waldos. I mean, you're not going to get an extra head or whatever because you're getting your money's worth. Because by the sounds of things, this is just a standard release figure, which is wonderful. So I think he has the thwip hands and he has fist hands, but no wall crawling hands, which is a bit of a shame, but still, I'm not going to knock that because it looks like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And then the articulation with the poses, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. I was saying in my Ben Reilly and Black Costume Spider-Man review, the problem with the retro body is because it's on this ball hinge, you can't tilt the head very far back. I was shouting so the microphone could pick me up, but you can't tilt the head very far back, so you can't get him in that pose where you crunch the abs and then look up in a spidery kind of pose. It doesn't work because the head's kind of like over here. But this one, it looks like you can really tilt the head all the way back so you can have him haunched over and ready to strike. That looks so, so cool. And basically, that's it. Go watch The Amazing's review to get the full kind of lowdown on the different poses and comparisons with different figures, head swaps, all that good stuff. But basically, this heralds the start of the year of Spider-Man. If this is how the 60th anniversary figures are going to go, what an amazing start we have got off to. If all the Spider-Men coming out are going to have this pinless tech as well, oh my goodness. Again, I'm going to hand over all my money. I am more than happy. If Hasbro bring the heat, then I am going to pay for all the figures that are great. Because people say that I rag on Hasbro, but it's only because they're actually my favorite brand. So I want them to make great stuff. So when they make bad things, I'm like, oh, come on, guys. You're better than that. I'm like that person from the thing where it's like, we believed in you, Don't let me down, Hasbro, because when you are good, you are great. And this looks great. So yeah, very, very psyched about that. Cannot wait to see what else comes out in the year of Spider-Man. And I've run out of breath because I'm too darn excited. My only question now is, do I buy one or do I buy three? Because of course in the comics, for those of you who don't know, there was a team of Iron Spiders called the Scarlet Spiders. After Peter kind of defected from Iron Man's Avengers team during the whole Civil War thing, he reused or repurposed the Iron Spider suits for a guy called Michael Van Patrick, MVP, who was actually killed during training, and then they cloned 3 of him. I don't know why they cloned 3. That's kind of mean to find out that you've been resurrected and you're like, oh great, and oh by the way, there's 2 other versions of you. Why? Thanks for making my life really difficult and awkward now. And then the other one would be like, well, no, thanks for making my life really difficult. And you're not there. Oh, what? No, my life? It's a bit mean. But either way, the guy got a badass Iron Spider costume. Of course, I'm not going to buy 3. What do I always say? It's the money and the space. But 1 will be enough. And that's going to make me very happy. So guys, thank you so much for watching me get excited. Go check out The Amazing's review and reveal. It's in the link in the description below. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior. Choose.